India bowled really well with a new ball. I thought if we could have some wickets in hand and some in batters towards the back end of the innings, we could potentially do some damage. But we probably just kept losing wickets when we're trying to up the run rate, and then, as you know, when new batters come in and the run rate creeps up slowly. So when it gets to 10, 12 and over, it creeps up pretty quickly as well. So maybe a couple too many runs to chase, but also I felt as though we're in a decent position as we're moving along. We just lost wickets at the key times. Oh, they bowled really well to him early, and I think particularly playing on a used wicket again for our second time in 3 games was played a little bit of a part in that. Their spinners probably had a bigger impact than what ours did. Well, they did have a bigger impact than what our spinners did through their middle overs in particular, where the ball was just starting to hold up. But it hasn't been a plan, a team plan or an individual plan from Davey. I think that they bowled really well early. They bowled nice and straight, back of a length where the ball was just skidding quite low to start with. So just didn't, and to myself as well, they just didn't give us any width to get away or any length to really work with, either over the top or get a drive away. So their bowling plans were pretty simple, but really effective on a wicket like that. Yeah, I think that they took their time, obviously, and they assessed the conditions really quickly and probably identified that they were going to be the 2 hardest or the 2 biggest threats early on in the innings. And it felt as though they swallowed their pride and really pulled back a gear and made sure that they got through their them first 10 overs. And when you've got world-class players in on good wickets and you've got 10 wickets in hand, you can start to up the ante a bit earlier. So I think the not getting wickets early on was probably key there to have them guys batting deep into the innings. That just gives them so many options where they can shuffle Pandya up the order and Dhoni. So I think that they played it really well and probably negated our biggest threats early on. Yeah, everyone's aware that we can chop and change and depending on conditions and there was a really strong breeze going one way on the ground and also with their spin combinations, it was important that we had the availability for left and right as well, so we could keep attacking. There's not a real lot of time to be playing out too many overs and waiting for your opportunity on chasing a total like that. So that could happen a bit more often, and especially on a surface like that started to really slow up and spin quite a bit. No, I wasn't surprised. India have amazing support everywhere that they go around the world. Their fans are very vocal. They're great to play in front of because they provide so much atmosphere. They're passionate about the game, and being on the other side of it, it's not ideal. But at the end of the day, no matter where you play, you can play in Melbourne, you can play in Hobart. They're always going to outnumber you. They are so loud, and they're a happy crowd. They appreciate good cricket. Obviously, they're there to watch India do well, but they appreciate really good cricket. And when they're playing their music and chants are going up, it's a pretty great atmosphere to be a part of. Yeah, you look at all scenarios, all team makeups, especially for the opposition, and being a World Cup and you're playing a different side every game, you have to keep reassessing the best combination for each game. And I think that going into Pakistan, we'll have a look at it again, no doubt, which we have been every game, and we felt as though that was the right combination today. So that's just one of those things that comes down to matchups with the opposition.